So now I will teach you how to insert a new enemy character and existing enemy character in the game. So you have this, I have downloaded it from the website, so I think there is no copyright with this. Okay, so it is a monster enemy. So I am going to teach you how to insert this. So just what you have to do is you have to paste this enemy gdevelop. Okay, so first thing is you have to insert a enemy replacing the old one. Okay, but the second thing would be inserting an enemy. So PST and PNG both format are available. So lizards and all those things are available. So in this lizards are very good. Okay, and dragons, jinn, like that lots things are available. So I am taking a jinn. Okay, so it jinn has an animation and everything. Okay, so dragon, what about dragon? So dragon also has a very good animation and everything. So demon, what about demon? So demons are this. So we can have a demon one. Okay, demon, I like this demon. So now what I am doing is I am going into, this is a pre-existing template. So I am going to change it. So what I am doing is I am clicking this. Okay, you have this and add a sprite. Okay, then go to the music where I have the enemy characters. So go to the PNG demon. So where demon is standing idle. Okay, and delete this selection and add another one where demon is idle. Okay, it will be better. So this one is good. Okay, so let's delete the selection and see how it works. Very good. So now what we are doing is we are adding another thing. So in here you have to go here and you have to add all those things because this is an working demon. Okay, okay, import all those things, then delete all this one. Okay, okay, now delete these things also. Okay, now see the animation. These are all free characters. Okay, okay, now if I apply this you can see that the demon character is situated over here. Okay, so you have to place it in this manner. Okay, and click this and you can edit the collision mask. So the collision mask is given over here. It should not be like this. So you have to very closely intact it. Okay, with this. So once it hit this, what will happen is the enemy character, the hero character will actually die. Okay, and close and recheck it. Recheck the enemy character. Okay, then everything is okay. This is about the edit points. This is about editing the points of the thing. So you have this. So let it be in this manner. Okay, close and apply it. And you have this and see the animation how it works. Okay, you have this enemy character where it is wonderfully situated, but it is turning that side. So you go here. So you click this and it is being actually when you enter it, it is no problem, but when you enter it very closely, it has that enemy. So now you go like this. Okay, now go slow. And go very slow and jump. So you have to tweak it. Okay, so this is how you introduce it. So the first attempt what we have done is we have introduced the enemy character, and in the second one what we will do is we will insert another enemy character which only has one thing. In ideal condition there is nothing. So you are adding the sprite So in this, dragon and all those things are there. So dragon is best for this because it is flying. So I am selecting all these things. Okay, and delete these selections. Okay, so I have downloaded from a free open source site where you can download the game assets. Okay, so let's delete all the flying bug thing. Okay, now just see the animation. Okay, so let's apply. Before applying it, you just get here and go to the edit collision mask. So it is over here, so you have to give it in a very intact manner. Okay, because it is also disappearing, that is the problem. Okay, okay, you can give it in a very intact manner so that tail and everything is covered. Okay, so apply it. So click it again and check it, edit the collision mask. Okay, it is okay. Now apply it and let's see how the animation work. Okay, it is moving up and down. So we are closing it and coming back to the session and wait a minute. Okay, this character is situated over here, so we have to change this and move it upward. Okay, and minimize this. Okay, so this is how you introduce all the characters, but we are up to introduce more characters into this. Okay, very more characters into this. So as you can see from here, no fire and fire, there are two kinds of things in this. So like this, I am going to introduce another character. Before that, this can be separated into two events. So as I am showing you from here, this is a playing character and all those things. So in a monster kind of character, what I am going to do is I am going to insert another thing. So before inserting, what I am doing, I am copying it and I am right clicking it and pasting it. So you have two monster things now. Now what you have to do, you have to go to the main event, and monster is something very static. So I am going to add a lizard to this. So I am clicking this sprite, and this sprite was downloaded from a website. I will tell you in which website. And Medusa, what is this word Medusa? Okay, this is a kind of one character. So let's import this. It will be better that we import it as two characters. In this we have to create an new kind of thing. Okay, let's cancel it. Okay, confirm. So this sprite should be deleted because we should not involve any extra sprites. Okay, okay, when you see this thing firing monster, you have no fire and fire. Okay, so you have to give a name for that. For example, static and running for that monster. Okay, static and running monster. Okay, static with power monster. Okay, add a sprite and go to that, take this Medusa and add these two things. These are very static. Okay, so I am giving this as stat, STATIC. This don't does anything with the other variables. And the other thing is with power. I am giving WIPO, VPO. Okay, I am giving VPO, with power, that is with power. So now what I am doing is I am Control A and I am selecting it. Okay, okay, now let's see the animation. Okay, it is static in the nature. Okay, so after that what happens is that it is with power. So I am deleting these selections. Okay, so after sometimes it will turn into a monster. Okay, it will turn into a monster. So after some time. Okay, now I have added this, I am applying it. Okay, so you have two things over here. Now what I am doing, I am minimizing this dragon, which is another one flying monster. So I am inserting this new sprite. Okay, I am keeping it here, and I am taking this new sprite and keeping it over here. Okay, I have given this as new sprite, so I have to change it. So I have to rename it as med. Okay, only just med, med. And actually in here the static monster, you have two variables, no fire and fire. So for this no fire, it is actually doing nothing, and for fire it is actually moving. Okay, and for fire it is actually moving. So this is how it is being done. So now what I have to do is I have to change the events internally for this mid. So in here what I have done is I have created two things. So you open the first thing. So from here only we are going to change. So in here no fire is there. So in here monster is there. Monster. So the same thing for this also, monster will be there. Okay. So you don't want to change this blue color thing and all. Player and all those things you don't have to change. Okay. So when you click this, player is dead, so you don't want to change the dead also, player true, static boolean and all those things. So you have to change only these things, fire, fire, no fire, no fire. So in here also you have to change fire, fire. So in here fire is there. For wherever you see fire, you have to see change, because for fire and no fire, what we have given is, as you can see from here, you have given static and VPO. So static is for no fire, as you can see from here, the static is for no fire. Okay, like that you have to change. So in here what you have to do is I have to change all those things. So static is for no fire. So you have to check in here fire is there, and in here also. So this is not the first, this is the first one, sorry, this is the first one. So you just go here, minimize it, and this is the new monster, new kind of monster. So in this new kind of monster, what you are doing is you have a name for this monster. For actually you have a name for this monster, this burning pumpkin, like that. Okay, so these are all characters and fly. And for this monster, actually the name is monster, and coin and all those things, fly, like that. Okay, so in here for monster, so this is the second one what we have created now. So now we have to change this. So double click this, and after double clicking this, you just type mid. Okay, mid is the word. So wherever you see monster, all those has to be changed into mid. Okay, not this one. So you have to change the monster. It just returns the animation name. Okay, so everything is fire over here. So you just go here and just type this as med. Okay, and come here and you just click this and type med. Remember that this is not the same one, this is the new character what we are creating. Okay, then again get here and type med, because we have introduced it. Okay, so less than 2 seconds, the same thing. So for fire is actually in here for fire is you have to see that for fire we have given us VPO. Okay, so you have to change all the event as fire as VPO, no fire as not static. Okay, so you have to get here static, static. Okay, and give OK. So refer it again. So for this thing what you have given, static VPO in here for okay, sorry, I am confusing it, static, and for fire only we have given us VPO. Okay, so in here it is not supposed to be like that. So no fire is static. Okay, wherever no fire is there, you change it. So in here actually for the pre-existing monster there is no fire, so you just change it. So you just give it just static because it is no fire. So you check it, player is falling, jump 3, and dead. These are all not to be changed, and only one place it is coming actually. So in here also you have to change it as static. Okay, okay, you have to change. So you check again where there is no fire, true, false, 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 false. These are all not to be changed. So wherever there is fire, now you have to change it as WIPO. Okay, WIPO, WIPO. Okay, okay, WIPO. So check it. It is very case sensitive, so you have to give it correctly. Okay, both are things. Okay, for no fire we have given us. Again we have changed, I guess, the animation name and all those things. Okay, for no fire we have given us static. So see wherever there is fire. Okay, so here it is. So it is WIPO now, which is moving. That nothing but which is moving. Okay, which is moving. And take this and give it as WIPO. WIPO. And here WIPO. WIPO. Okay, and here also. Okay, let me see whether it is recording or not. Okay, in here also you have to give WIPO, WIPO. Okay, and here also WIPO. So this is the easiest way to do this. So you have given it as wherever there is fire, you have given it as WIPO. Okay, WIPO. Okay, right. So check other things. So in here also you have to change. For monster you have to change it as, because this is the previous one. So in here center XY is mid. Okay, you just change it as mid, MED. Okay, mid. And here also in Y you have to change it as mid, MED. Okay, and we need the same animation, nothing but the same animation. So in here also it should be mid, MED, mid. And here also mid, MED, D. Okay, and here also mid. So you have to change all those things. And here also mid, MED. Okay, and here also mid, MED. Okay, and here also mid, because it should show the same reaction for the other thing but a different character. Okay, so mid, stead, mid, static, WIPO. Okay, so check this with the previous one. So this is the thing. So in here you have no fire, and in here also there is static. Okay, no fire means static. Then you come down, in here no fire or fire is no, monster is there, so we have to change the monster as mid. Okay, because that is the new character for the static monster. And these are all players dead and all those things, you don't want to change it. In here fire is there, so in here it has to be changed. So in here I have given it as sorry, so in here animation fire, correct. So in here I have given it as fire, and player is there, so you don't have to change it. So in here WIPO and mid. WIPO and mid is something monster. The something is supposing it is dealing with monster. Okay, greater than or equal to monster. And WIPO is something about fire. No fire is here, so in here you have to give it as static WIPO. Okay, everything is right now, so let's check it. Okay, so it is same as this thing. Okay, it is same as this thing. So you are coming here, so you have to, when it is at fire you cannot do anything. Okay, when it is fire you cannot do anything, so you cannot destroy it. That is a problem. Okay, so I think it has no effect on that. See, it has no effect. So let's check the next one. Okay, it does, but when you enter this you have a problem. Okay, so let's check it again. So when it hits this, there is some kind of, but when it lands on its head, there's a kind of thing, but we cannot introduce some characters like this. Okay. Okay, it is not dying actually, so you have to make something very new in this. So this is a monster enemy. So in here also you have to change, I guess. Monster enemy, both are the same. Okay, so in here when mid, okay, I think we have not done anything with the collision mask. Okay, collision mask is better, but I don't know why. Okay, edit collision mask. There is nothing wrong with this. Okay, so it takes actually the same thing, but now what happens is that it is not dying. Actually it has to disappear when you do that. Okay, so take it to the events, and you have given that the fire scene begins at 2. Okay, so you are triggering it once, mid, vipo, static. So you have did something wrong here. So mid and vipo, no fire, add actions. Okay, vipo should be up, vipo monster should be up, vipo mid, and in here also it should be like that. Okay, fire, mid is there. So dead player. Okay, dead player is supposed to be to dead, and in here player monster, delete the monster. In here delete the monster only when player is falling, add a score 50 and delete the monster. So in here what happens is that so in here also score player, allow the player to jump again and simulate the jump, keep pressing, change the scene, score it is taking to the score, play the sound. Okay, I think to the mid monster, I guess. Okay, mid dot center. Okay, we have not deleted this monster, no, so only it is not deleting it. Okay, so then everything is okay. So just give mid vd. Okay, we have not deleted it, so monster should not be there. Okay, so now it will work properly. Okay, monster particle is not a problem, but everything where in here monster comes, you have to change it to mid here. Okay, so mid center and mid thing. Okay, and we have changed it to mid. Delete the mid or monster. Okay, so let's check. So go from here. So okay, it is deleting now. Okay, so okay, now when you just okay, so let me show you again about this. So in here you are copying the characters and inserting a new character. So I can also insert another character also into this. So let me show you how to insert for example, for a flying character, let me introduce it over here and there. So let me introduce a flying character now. So let me add a sprite, add animation, and add a sprite. Okay, flying character is not needed, I guess so. Only the static monster is somewhat difficult. Okay, so you have lizards and all those things. So let us take normally another one. Okay, so let us open this. So lizard is not that perfect, so small dragon, Jinn animation would be better. Okay, so having this Jinn, okay, standard is something static, and again what you do, you have to add animation and this is something when he is disappearing, what should happen is he should hurt the enemy. Okay, when he's disappearing, he should actually hurt the enemy, and you can give it as stdd and apply it, and take this and rename it as Jin. Okay, GIN, Jin. Now what you are doing is you are again adding this over here. Okay, adding this over here. Yes, adding it over here, and let's have another monster over here. Okay, other monster over here. Right. So when you are seeing this, there are two kinds of monsters over here, Jinn and all those things are over there. So again what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, now duplicate it, it will be like this, but in here also I think you can duplicate it. When you right click this, you can duplicate it, and after you duplicate it, in event also it should be duplicated. Let's see. So you have a fly to, okay, and then you go here, and you see that flying enemy, there is no event added over here. So I think fly to is not needed. Okay, so fly to is not needed. So yes, let's see now. Okay, fly to is not okay. Fly to, let it be, because it is a very single variable. So let's add all those things. So let's delete this section. So this is how you add an enemy. Okay, some flying enemy that you are going to add. Okay, so when you add this, what will happen is you can add new enemies into the line. So you just add the sprite, go out and go to the Medusa. I have already done it. So dragon, I have already done it. Diamond, I have already done it. Jinn, so only thing is small dragon, I have not done it. Okay, this is a small dragon, but it has the same color, so I don't want to do it. Okay, it's a flying object now, so we can do it. Okay, so then take this and open it. Okay, you see this. Okay, right. Okay, and apply it, cancel. Now what you have to do is you have to this is just a fly to. Okay, now go here, and this thing is okay. Now what you have to do is you have to take the fly enemy, and wherever there is fly, you have to change it. That's it, fly to. It should be changed as fly to. So just copy this and you just paste this over here, and you have to click it. Okay, and just change everything to fly to. Okay, fly to, and here fly to, and come down, and here also fly to. Okay, and here also fly to. Wherever you change fly, you have to change it as fly to. Okay, this is the new character what we are introducing, fly to. Okay, make sure you don't do it in the past thing, and in here also you have to change it to fly to. Don't change the other things, or else it may show some error. And here also fly to, and in here what you have to do is background plants, bounding box, these are all not needed. And in here you don't have center XY, center like that, because it is a flying object. You don't need a center, I guess. So check it again, fly to, fly to, fly to, fly to, fly to. Okay, you have given the new character name. You can do it like this, and right, clean the objects, and after hitting it on its head, it should actually delete it. Okay, I think it's okay now. Player, fly to. Okay, it should actually fall after hitting it. Actually it is deleting it over here. Okay, when the OE position is changed, it is deleting over here. Okay, I think everything is changed to fly to. Okay, now let's check it. It's for this character. Okay, so I have to place this fly to. So I am placing it over here, and another thing over where to say, over perhaps over here. Okay, perhaps over here I can place it over here. Okay, that's enough. So let's check it. Okay, you have the both characters doing this. Okay, so you can see that after only it has been deleted. Okay, see, so the static monster. Okay, in here actually it has no effect on this gin. Okay, it has no effect on this gin because I have not added it. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have just done it. So again you have to go to here. Okay, because it is not being deleted, it doesn't mean that it is not working. But one thing you can do. Okay, it's working over here, but I have to add this gin. Okay, gin is not supposed to be to work. Okay, right. So what happened to this gin is nothing but I have not added it. So this is a static. Gin is supposed to be a static monster. So you have to copy this and paste it over here, and this would be gin. Okay, monster is supposed to be to gin. So in here what you have to do is you have to change all this mid into gin, and you have this stdd and you have to change it. Okay, so we have done it. So I will show you why Medusa. Actually Medusa doesn't mean that it is not working. So I will go slow and show you how it is working. Okay, see here now. So you just expand this. So you just go, and actually it is, I am just receiving that points. Okay, so this is what is happening, but you should return actually after it has been done. It should return. Actually you can see that here in here monster and all those things. Monster is true boolean value. After it hits it, no, it should return. Okay, so these are the things. So there is some sort of trouble with this. So you are going here. So when you are hitting the natural monster, no problem. But when you are hitting this monster, no, it is actually going away. But you need a kind of thing. Like actually when you are just touching it, okay, it has no problem with this. Okay, the flying monster is a problem now. Okay, let's climb this. So when it is moving, you should not touch it. Okay, so another problem is also actually I'm seeing that problem. So as you can see from here, I should not do that because I have to test it whether that Medusa is actually working or not. Okay. I don't know why this game logic is not working. Okay, so this should work. It should actually return myself. Okay. Okay, you have some trouble with this adding some characters, so you have to notify that. Okay, when you are keeping on adding these characters, there are some problems in this, but adding an existing character, there is no problem. So for this, you can also use you can add some existing points and all those things, but adding some character is actually a problem with this, so we will check it. But this would be the easiest tutorial without any coding. So stay with us, like, share and subscribe. Okay, but for the gin, what happened is that I didn't actually change the variables, so only it didn't do nothing. Okay, but in Medusa, actually when you are traveling beside it, it should actually get deleted, but it is not getting deleted. I don't know why. Before you stamp it, it should get deleted, but when you are walking across it, the collision boxes are not working that properly, and actually it is not killing the player. Okay, so we will see about it. Thank you. Like, share and subscribe.